So they be calling you a radical. Welcome to FEMA Camp Central, comrades. Money, 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 money. Comrade, you were for the government, so you're now Russia, no, militarism. America. Well, who are we going to invade and bomb? Who we invade and bomb this week? Yay, they're still flying the F-35 every day at $1 million of crack. We have unlimited money. Did you get your welfare check? Money, money. Money, money, money. Ride your pony. I watch Bonanza. I'm a rancher. Money, 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 money. Here you got your hand right in front of the camera. Money, 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 money. Ride your pony. Yeehaw! I'm a free market fairy tale. I'm a libertarian. I'm an anarchist. So don't you love it now? All these celebrities got their test. They got their test. George Stephanopoulos. Yeah. I tested positive. Tom Hanks, yay. How come they all get their tests? Same old thing, and then they're all over TV, and you're just, oh, isn't that amazing? Tom Hanks has it. I mean, don't you want to fucking, I can't stand these. Do you remember? Move that. Move that. The producer's gone mad. Who is that guy you keep sticking in front of the camera?
Picklehead.
So, what about the salmon? Here. Where's your salmon? Here, producer. Here.
Aliens has to go in his carriage.
Get the pickle head out of the way. So, we have to be taught how to sneeze. Social distancing. So, how are you welfare queens doing in communist America in your FEMA camp? Oh, no, free market. That's different. That we cut everybody off food stamps. Now I'm on food stamps, me and my 5 kids. I'm a rancher. It becomes as natural as occupying a bird refuge. So the salmon, we're April what? What's the date today? 13th? You know how many salmon are in the Columbia River? With no fishing. No, nothing. Move that. Move that. Here, use your salmon. George Stephanopoulos is producer. Remember when the fixer... Remember when the fixer came forward? Who's the fixer? Cohen? Trump's fixer? His lawyer? Okay, now move that so I can show the salmon can. So, remember that? He went right to him. He says, I want to blow the whistle. George Stephanopoulos, whatever his name is. We're not interested. What? Oh, don't you love it how all these celebrities, they get their tests. All these rich people, oh, Rudy Colbert and Donovan Mitchell got their tests. You know, here in Utah, we bow. It's the hallmark of imperialism when you bow to your wannabe king. So now the government workers, yay, get this. I don't make a living off that bitch ad. I ain't getting a stimulus check, and if I did, I would burn it right here online. So the salmon have collapsed, the ecosystems collapsed. This isn't going away. By the way, the kids are getting some rest. They don't have to get up and go to school at freaking 7 o'clock in the morning. I think what's going to happen, how this play out. Now move Picklehead so we can talk about this. So I think that what's going to happen, I think a lot of people are starting to I saw a guy on CNN, because I don't watch TV, but I think the University of something TV was on these. I wrote a book on deprogramming. You're on CNN, write a book about deprogramming. You're not deprogramming, you're programming, up and down, or well on Balco. Just think about this. Your health is your wealth. So, people are deprogramming. They're like, God, I didn't realize how over the last 20, 30 years, all I do is get in my car and eat bad food and just chase money, chase money, chase money. Ooh, I'm going on a freaking trip to take a picture just to tell my friend. I went to San Diego. So my friend says, why is everybody coming to San Diego now? Because they advertise it on the Super Bowl. You know, I could prove it. I says, I'll prove it. We'll start asking around how many people are from Boston or New York because we love the Patriots. So we go in bars or whatever, hang around PB and say, where are you from? Boston. Where are you from? Boston. Because they watch the ads on TV. That's easy. They social engineered. So a lot of people are deprogramming right now. Except for one thing, they're watching more TV. George Stephanopoulos, he's tested positive. I heard it on the radio. I don't have a TV. So you got your welfare checks. No, that's different. That's different. I'm a libertarian. I'm free market. Because guess what? The only person left, the homeless, you know, they put them in the convention centers, rounding them up. Kevin Blanch. Oh, the last. So I asked my grandson the other day, because we've been talking a lot of baseball and basketball about who's the GOAT. Greatest of all time, you know. Baseball, that'd probably be Ty Cobb. Shoeless Joe Jackson. Babe Ruth, basketball, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Bill Russell, John Havlicek, and so I said, what about the anti-nuclear activists, the activists? And he says, you the GOAT? And I said, Kevin Blanch? I said, I got a ways to go. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on. This ain't nothing new to me. I've been living like this for a long time, since I got cancer. And Mike Lee cut me off Medicaid, tried to kill me. Think about that, fighting for your life, fighting for the ecology, and the government, your own government, not only does not give you 5 cents. I almost starved to death, literally. I didn't have money for food. They wiped me out. I had to fork over. I was a millionaire. I forked over every dime because I don't make a living. I didn't fall. I'm not one of you, comrade. America, the USSR, they were no, they weren't. They were militarism. Just like this. All the money went to the military, just like now. Just like now. But people are deprogramming. They're deprogramming. Maybe we can get some people that will wake up. Here, get your welfare check. Get your freaking stimulus check. Oh, no, I'm a counterculturist. I'm going to get my shiny yellow rocks. Where's your shiny yellow rocks out of the Queen's hole?
Kids shouldn't be doing school.
So, yeah, you heard it on the radio today that 40% of kids are not doing their online homework. Well, he ain't one of those. I got news for you, boy. You're doing it. It's a fight, right? But you've been getting through it, right?
No.
We've been making it through it.
Moms are going crazy.
Yeah, ain't they? Poor moms having to be teachers. How about the teachers with their feet up and just clicking a software program? They're still getting their check because they make a living off of the new royalty, just like the old Soviet. Back to the USSR. I'll get by with a little help from my friends. Here, toss one. God, those are heavy. What are they?
Marble.
Let's juggle those. Here,
They're
give me another
marble.
one. Where did those come from?
They're just pieces of marble.
Oh, here's your Monopoly money. Here's your stimulus check. So the kids are all telling everybody, hey, I heard on the news that each kid gets $500. And so he's been telling everybody that he's forming a protest that the kids get the money. What would you do with the money anyway? You can't go anywhere.
Make a baseball field.
You don't need money. We made a baseball field with no money. What do you need money for?
Make one.
Let me tell you, young man, I got news. Here's an alert. You can have a happy life without money. And guess what? Without TV. Do we have a TV in this house?
Yeah.
It don't work, right? It's not hooked up?
You can hook it up though.
But we don't. How about, do we have internet in this house?
No.
Do you play video games in this house?
No.
What do we play? Baseball? Oh, just out in the field. We use a tree stump for a base. We did. Here, catch these. These are heavy. Don't break your toe. Come on, Shoeless Joe. Come on! Say it ain't so, Joe! Come on, you got a ways to go on that fielding. Batting's good, right? Batting's good. Your batting's good, but what about that fielding? You got to have a glove. So you say you're going to use a little teeny glove? Like Shoeless Joe? Do you think Shoeless Joe should be in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
Yeah. Me too. What about Pete Rose? So, all right. No, don't throw those things over it. No! Stop!
What about the catcher?
Yeah, well, them catchers. Whoa, so is Grandpa the GOAT of activism?
No.
Got a ways to go, don't he? Oh, we're halfway there. Who's the GOAT in baseball? The greatest of all time.
I think she was Joe. But
Okay, what about basketball? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Bill Russell?
Michael Jordan.
Maybe NBA. He could be NBA. He's right up there, but not basketball per se. What about Bill Walton? I know Bill. I sat at 250 with him in San Diego. He's my old neighbor. He's the second greatest college. How about Pistol Pete Maravich? He's third greatest. College. We're talking college. Over the whole career, how about Power Memorial in New York
Kobe
City?
Bryant?
He's way up there. He was one great player, wasn't he? What does Kobe mean in Japanese?
Great.
Guess what COVID-19 means, which they named this. It's a Hebrew word for guess what that means?
What?
Kobe! All right. What's that you got there?
Baseball alien.
Oh, I like that. All right. So, cashier, you all make a living off other people's taxes now. Back to the USSR! Not me. I'll get by with a little help from my friends. As the salmon collapse, the whales collapse, the butterflies collapse, the whole ecology collapse. Maybe you can deprogram, and maybe you can get freaking connected back to nature. Go for a walk, and maybe you can realize, what have we done? By the way, the coronavirus and COVID is the Fukushima meltdowns. You know, remember all those people that were all over it? I love Janice, Milky the Clown, Patrick Henry, all those people, all those Ackerman, all this. I think they all worked for Trump. I think every one of them. As soon as Trump got elected, they ran from him. Every one of those guys on the internet, I think they all work for Putin. I look back on it, I think they all work for Putin. You know, they're imperialist wannabes. They had to be. Why would they just drop the whole thing now? ELE, ELE. When it becomes an ELE, then they flee. This is what's funny about this. The more real my dissertation and the more real my Ph.D. and my work becomes, the lower my view count. Squashing it, people flying from the truth, maybe you can deprogram. Maybe you can deprogram. Come on, Shoeless Joe. What kind of throw is that?
My poopies.
Batting good? All right. Stay tuned. Oh, comrades from FEMA Camp Simple. Get in your FEMA camp and shut up. Oh, these elites. Yeah, George Stephanopoulos. Tell me, isn't that... They have it. How come they get tests? By the way, the underbelly of America's already gone broke. 65% of America lives in the cash economy. What are they doing for food? They're not getting a government stimulus check. It's as rare as a $4 bill. Let me see that $4 bill.
Is there such thing as a $4 bill?
I guess now. It's called the stimulus check. Here. All right. See you. Free market fairy tales. Pull yourself up by your booster. I'm Mike Lee, welfare queen. I got my stimulus. I make a living off other people's taxes. Here. Put those up. All right, here. Stand tuned. Maybe you can deprogram and maybe you can freaking act like a human being again and start connecting with the ecology. Nobody's going to go back to work. I think they're going to realize, God, I'm getting some sleep. There's no car noise. They're actually animals and birds. Oh, how would you know? You're stuck in your FEMA camp watching TV.